So I had to come in the kitchen to do this video. I dropped my phone. I dropped my freaking phone. All right, so I had to come in the kitchen to do this video. All right, so um, thanks to all my new subscribers. Thank you for adding me. I hope you like this video and I hope it can help. And I will be retitling this video and putting some details below. But I was just on live making a video about something else, and I had a new subscriber to ask. I think his name was Christopher Williams. I can't remember, but I had him to comment that he's about to start Swift truck driving training on the 26th of, I believe, this month, maybe. Yes. Oh, hey, Christopher. Okay, so you here. All right. So, which you just starting truck driving school. He's gonna be starting on 26, and he's nervous. He's excited, but he's nervous. He don't know what to do. Am I explaining it right, Chris? You excited, you nervous, you don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know how I'm gonna tear that trailer up. Calm down. It's gonna be all right. All right. So let me tell you this from jump. Anytime you're starting something new to your body, it's gonna come with excitement. It's gonna come with so much anxiety because it's something new within your mind. It's something new within your body. You're gonna be transforming your whole world to this new trucking. And trucking, a 53-foot trailer is a train on a highway. That's all it is. But once you get in it, it's like you sitting in a little teeny little car because you don't see all that trailer in the back. When you're riding, the only thing you see is a little teeny little trailer. So that should ease your mind a little bit. But let me tell you, it's okay. It's going to be difficult learning how to back. But it's nobody out there really a perfect backer. And the more you get out here, and the more I changed my shirt real quick because I don't like the I'll get to it. But the more you get out here, the more you start running the road, the more you will learn. Practice makes perfect. And it's gonna be nervous because it's so big. This trailer can destroy a lot. But at the same time, think about this. Make smart decisions. Slow down, calm down. It's gonna be all right. When I first got my CDLs, before I got my CDLs, I was teaching at the high school. I was teaching Principal of Family Human Services. It's a human service class because my degree is in criminal justice. And I kept saying, do I really want to do this? But I needed the money. The money is very good in trucking. It's very good. Even on the company side or on the op side, it's very good. And you're going to go through different companies and all that. But I was there for the money. I was there for the experience. And let me tell you, Christopher, this has been one of the best jobs I have ever had. It's fun. It's exciting. You meet new people. You see new people every day. It's just a different world. Everybody not gonna start off liking it. But at the same time, you'll begin to grow to it. You'll begin to learn how to sit down and drive for hours and hours at a time. Because I remember when I first started on my own, I was a local driver. So with me being a local driver, I was just going between warehouse to warehouse, 13 miles in between. And I didn't have to sit long. But within a year, I got my own truck. Like my year was up, I had my own truck. And I had to sit long because I was going to Georgia. I was going to Virginia. I was going to Florida. So thanks for new subscriber. Thank you. Butter pecan. So I had to learn how to sit. So when I first started, I was only sitting for 2 hours. Stop, get out, go pull over at a rest stop, had to pee, drinking a lot of fluids. But at the same time, I done built my body up to sit there. Built my body up in my mind to get this money. I became a full-blown, even more of a hustler since I became a truck driver. So let me read your comment right quick, Christopher. I'm hoping to start out. Okay, so let me read his comment first, and I'm gonna get back to yours about a pecan. 10 years, but back in a truck trailer is so hard. What happens when I get to a shipper and can't? Okay, so backing is very hard. So when you get to a shipper, don't hesitate to ask for help. Get your ass out and look. Get out and physically look where that trailer is at. I did it yesterday. Look where that trailer is at. Motion it with your hand while you back there. Like, I'm gonna have to turn this way. I'm gonna have to turn this way. Always remember, turn to the problem to work your trailer back so you can see it and get it back in that hole. Ask for help. Like I got to the stop yesterday and go look through my videos. It's called Tight Spots or I don't forgot the name of it, but it was talking about a small dock. And I could not do it. I'm a good backer, not the best, but I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to think. I could not get that damn trailer in that hole to save my life. But the employees came out. I said, can y'all please help me? And they did. They didn't hesitate to help. Now, am I going to get help everywhere I go? No. But at the same time, when that help came out, I took it. So, and you got to be willing to listen. You got to be willing to take your time and listen to somebody who's helping you. Now, everybody ain't good help, but try your best to take your time, listen to help, and take all the time you need. Long as you ain't hit no trailer, long as you ain't tearing up somebody's shit, take your time. Who's rushing you? Nobody's rushing you. The only person that you got to worry about is you and that trailer. That's it. I don't care if it takes 45 minutes. Who cares? As long as you can get done in a timely manner and you ain't missing your stop late, who cares? But that comes with trip planning too. Let me give you an example. If you know you're not a good backer, like yesterday, I had to be at my next stop at 3. I got to that first stop at 11:30. It took me about an hour to get that trailer in that hole. And that was with the help. So I did have enough time to make it there. I ended up making it to my next stop an hour early. But that was trip planning. And I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know that place was going to be so tight. So if you know you're not a good backer, go ahead and plan ahead. If you got to be there at 5 o'clock, go ahead and plan in your mind. You got to be there at 3. That'll give you a whole damn hour. Tearing up, or working, practicing. Hell, you're going to be taking a while to get that trailer in that hole, but also you taking your time. You know that you're not that strong at it. Who rushing you? Even if somebody start to honking the horn, you are controlling that trailer. If they want to do it, then they worry about theirs. When it comes down to yours, you're learning. You got to take your time. You don't have no reason to rush. I still take my time to this day. Okay? One more thing. I'll give you another example. I made a video about this man when I used to work at the company in Kannapolis. He came to the dock. Now, he been driving for years, but he came to the dock, and sometimes you're going to have them days you just can't get it. You cannot get that trailer in that hole. It's just a bad day for you. So that's what type of day he had. So when he got to the dock, he was just all over the steering wheel. And my supervisor said, Clarissa, can you go out there and help that man? I said, okay, sure. So I got out there. I said, sir, do you need some help? He said, yes, ma'am. And I always try to look presentable for they can take my help a little bit quicker. I'm going to come back and read your comments in a minute. So he said, yeah, sure. So I got in the truck with him. So I sat there and I was like, go ahead and start. So he was all over the steering wheel like this. All over the steering wheel. No. Slow down. Treat that steering wheel like a woman. Take your time with that ass. Treat it like an ass. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with her. You got to take your time with the steering wheel. Move that thing like a feather. You got to take your time. You got to be smooth. Because you doing all of this, your ass going to be all of this. Take your time with it. And then slowly you're working into the hole. So I told him, I said, hold up, partner. Slow down. Take your time with that ass. Treat that steering wheel like a woman. And caress that thing on in there. Slow down. Take your time. Talk to her a little bit. So when she going to the left a little bit, cutting up, turn that steering wheel to that left and put her back in her place to the right. You know what I'm saying? And then when she get to the right, start to cut up. Put her back in her place and turn her back to the left. And then you'll be working her on in there. Take your time. Who rushing you? This your ass. You getting your nut. This your shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the example I gave him. And honey, when I started working that thing with that steering wheel, he got on in there. But he took his time to listen. He took his time to slow down. What you rushing for? You done been out here for 30 minutes so far. What you rushing for, baby? Slow down. Caress that ass. Get you a good old relaxing thing going on. And you'll get on in that hole. And I wasn't even a year in. But that's how I look at it. Okay, hold on. Let me go back and read some comments. All right, Christopher, I hope that helped you. I always ask Christopher, before I move, if you got any question in your mind, it could be any time of night, ask it. Ask it. Send me an email. I'll put my email on there. Ask any question you think that I may can help you with, ask it. If you may think like, what do I need to put in the truck? Ask it. If you think, how much money I think I need to have a week for food? Ask it. I do not care. Just ask the question, okay? Ask it. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Butter pecan. I see you had a question. I love that name, honey. I love some butter pecan ice cream, honey. How do you change your shirts? Oh, okay. All right, answer that. Yeah, I just changed my shirt because I don't like to be the same thing in the videos. But you know what? I change a lot in the truck too. Make sure you get out and look. Yes, make sure you get John Jones. Yes, he's right. Make sure you get out and look before you get to the back. Remember that, Christopher. You need to teach guys Chase about the shirts. Oh. All right, butter pecan. I'm hoping to start in February. But I'm 52 years old. I always wanted to drive a truck since a little girl, but I was told it's for boys and I'm ready. All right, so Butter Pecan, answer your question. I had a subscriber a couple months ago. She came to me. She's from Concord, North Carolina. We was both working in law enforcement. So she was working in the law enforcement in Kannapolis at the jailhouse, and I was working at the prison so I guess that's why we kind of came across each other, and a friend was talking about me or whatever. But she's in her 50s. And Butter Pecan, to be honest, she said, I'm leaving the jail. I'm going to trucking. I need more money. Because we weren't making no money in law enforcement. And I got my degree and I still wasn't making no money. So she left. She ended up in truck driving school now. And she still called me to this day. She's doing good. She says she is struggling with her backing. But she's doing good. And I kept motivating her. It's not a man's job. It's anybody's job. It's a job. It's not a man's world. It's anybody's. It's a job, period. And she ended up going to truck driving school, leaving her job, and using her. I think she was going to be using her 401k to get her a truck once she get her year in, like I did. Her and her husband going to be doing that, and he already got some income put up, so they really going to get a nice truck. And she love it. It's fun to her, and you're never too old to change anything in your life. Change is good. I always remember that. I'm not making no noise. Change is good. I always remember that. Change is always good for your mind. Because when you change something in your mind, it like register and make you want to learn it even better. That's just like if you a right hand person and you go to brush your hair every day with your right hand. Change it and use your left hand. That'll trigger a signal in your brain to make you stronger. So it'll make you more not comfortable here, but it'll make you get comfortable here. It'll trigger something in your brain, and then you'll be able to use each one of them. Because it's like a trigger, it's a stimulant in your mind that teaches you how to continue to learn. I learned that when I was teaching at the school, when I was getting my degree. I'm just saying. Told you I'm smart sometimes. All right, so let's see. Let's see what else. All right, so I hope that helped you, Butter Pecan. Once you said you used, it's nothing like driving a car. Yeah, it's nothing like driving. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Because I'm nervous. Don't be nervous. Calm down. It's okay. What you nervous for? You do stuff new every day. What you nervous for? To make money? To make a living? To make a better life for you and your family? Or you yourself? What you nervous for? For change? For more? I went from living in a when we first got when we bought our first house, it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It was 1,400 square foot. Now with me starting the career in trucking, me and my husband was able to afford now we in a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, and an office, fenced in backyards, granite countertops, like that's stuff that I look for. 3 cars in the driveway, all from trucking. It did not come from teaching with my 4-year degree. It did not come from working in the prison using my degree. It came from trucking. Okay. I need a room. Girl, Jay, you know I don't invite you there for Thanksgiving. That's my boo, y'all. Jay Rich. Don't forget to go follow Jay Rich, y'all. She's a wonderful person. That's my boo. We twinsies for life. We fit out here in this bitch. You hear me? Ain't that right, Jay? All right, so let me read some more. I ain't fool with you, girl. All right, try backing out the street cars on the side of the road, hard in traffic, local. Driving will get your skills up more than over the road. Hold up. I'm not gonna agree with that one. Too heavy. Local. Okay, so somebody said, Des, local driving. When I was a local driver, I did learn how to work good in traffic and back roads and side roads. So that's a plus. But I became the best driver of what I am now, being over the road. And I'm not even over the road long. I'm just over the road. But I did become a better driver being over the road. Because, okay, when I was a local driver, I was only going 13 miles in between the warehouses. So I was able to learn how to be more cautious about stopping, using my following distance, watching my watching my cornering curves when I'm going down side roads. I was able to learn more about how to back. I was able to work on my backing more because I was going to facilities more quicker because I was like a yard jockey from warehouse to warehouse, 13 miles in between. But when I became an over-the-road driver, that's when I became that bitch, honey. I became a beast out here in these streets. I became so good at backing, following distance, reading the signs, learning how to do the wait stations, learning how to read traffic, reading the map, reading the GPS. I never had to use the GPS when I was a local driver. I know all the roads. But learning the GPS, learning how to put in information, ETA, next available location, trip plan, sleeping at truck stops, sitting my ass in that seat for a long period of time. I learned everything 10 times. It's like I went to school all over again when I became OTR with my own company. And I will recommend anybody, and I know it's all people always say, oh, go over the road for a year. I would recommend it. If you can't, but you got to do what's best for you. I always say, do what's best for you. If you can't, go over the road. Get that experience in. Enjoy seeing the hills and the roads and the waterfalls and the mountains and different people waving and speaking, meeting different truck drivers at the truck stop. Experience that shit. Experience the dangerous part of it. You got to be more on guard, carrying a weapon like a knife or something on you, being aware at night, watching for deers. Like all that stuff makes you a better driver. All that stuff makes you a better driver. All right, hold on, let me keep going. Been driving for 18 years up here in Jersey. I deal with all the city. Yes, I know you do deal with the city traffic. Okay. Thank you so much for your help. You're welcome, Christopher. I do not mind. Oh, we got big money out here. Jay, talking to Jay. That's great. I work. Okay. Yes. Well, butter pecan, change is good. Think about that money. Think about this experience in life. I need a room. We already answered Jay. I ain't fool with you. Hello, young, very smart woman. Thank you. Think about it. Driving tight city. Oh yeah. Okay. And then you said driving in tight cities. Yes, that's a big deal. I mean, you do need to go over the road when you first start. Yeah, no doubt. And maybe a local driver different. Yes. And Local driving is good because like he said, driving through the city, oh my God. Like I'm really not from the city. Concord and Kannapolis is not a city area, but it's a good area to kind of learn like how to ride on tight roads. So I learned a lot being a local driver too. Hey, Jay Rich doing the damn thing. Congratulations on the process. Oh well, if you in process of getting your CDLs, let me tell y'all about Jay right quick before I go. Jay Rich is really helping me build my YouTube up because I just make videos just to make them. And just to help people, because I'm an educator. I was a teacher, so I love to educate people. Hold on. Hey, Jay, I'll get information I can in the channel. Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah, follow Trucker Brown. Then Trucker Brown. Now, hold on. Before y'all go over to Trucker Brown, he's a beast. My husband been watching Trucker Brown since he came out. Okay, I do work for Snyder, too. I'm an owner of Snyder. But what was I saying? Let me tell you about Jay. Jay trying to help me build this YouTube up because I'm just posting videos, posting. But I'm an educator. I love people to learn. I love people to channel knowledge. I love to watch people change their life too because I done been there. I done been in the hole of money. I done live from paycheck to paycheck. So I love that feeling of going to the grocery store and not have to worry about how much the grocery bill is. I know I need everything in that buggy, so I'm going to get it. I wouldn't have been able to do that without trucking. Jay Rich did that last night, her crazy ass. She went out to eat. Where you go, Jay? She went out to eat somewhere. Let me tell you about that nut. First of all, she was mad because she got some little ass shrimp. Second of all, when it was time for the bill, Jay said, "How much is it?" Oh, no, I don't need to know how much it is. I got it. Just hit it. But you can be cocky like that when you a truck driver and you hustling and you about your business, you about your money. Be cocky, motherfucker. Be cocky. Be about your grind. You know you'll make that shit back next week. And if your truck break down, you know you got that bread and that capital to get your truck fixed. You can be cocky. Be a little cocky. Be proud of yourself. Don't be too over cocky. People don't like you. But be proud of yourself. You working hard for it. All right. I'm going through a finance company right now. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm an owner op too, but I didn't get my truck through Snyder. I went somewhere else. But I love being working under Snyder as a owner op and using a choice program. I do. Oh, thank you, Barry. Oh, thank you, Mr. Long. But yeah, I love Snyder owner op program. I pick my own loads. I know how much money I'll be making. I can kind of manage my fuel. Because like I tell everybody, I don't get no more than, I try not to do no more than $1,000 in fuel a week. But I hustle too. So I hustle real hard and I get a lot of runs, but I don't try to do no more than $1,000 in fuel. But so with that being said, I love Snyder on the program. I really do. And it seems like every time I go somewhere to all the different locations, I see other owner ops that are always willing to help me. And they always willing to just help out. I'll give you an example. Cause this video 23 minutes long, I might push to 34. Cause I don't like long videos. I just don't. I'm too cute. No. I don't want people to get aggravated. But let me say this. So when you are owner op with Snyder and you have other owner ops that going through the same situation you are, they're quicker to help you. So when you do get to a stop, if you need help backing, they got you. If you don't know what a truck stop at, they got you. If you get to a stop real late, they kind of watch your back a little bit more. Now everybody not gonna be like this, but with me, they're very respectful for me with other owner ops. And I really love Snyder's owner op program and using that choice board, knowing where I'm going. The only thing I can't sound like about Snyder, load and board, they don't tell you specifically where you're going. So when you go on a load and board, I made a video about this too. when you go on a loan board, they're gonna tell you where you picking up at. So it's gonna go from like High Point to Virginia, and then they'll tell you like how much you're gonna get paid, when the load gotta be there, when it pick up, how much your fuel surcharge, and how much you get paid per mile. But it ain't gonna tell you exactly where you're going. So you don't know if you're going to a paper mill. You don't know if you'll be going to a Walmart distribution, Target distribution, Tractor Supply. You will kind of learn the load board after a while. You will learn where the city's at, and you'll learn kind of where they're going. But at the same time, you don't really know where you're going. You don't really know, like, kind of have an idea of how the road look. Or so that's the only thing I don't like about it, because I'm getting kind of used to it. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. Hold on. So how long do you think how long do you think our should stay out in a company before becoming an owner operator? When it comes down to becoming an owner operator, Mr. Long, you gotta do what's works best for you. Because I did mine within a year. I got my own truck within a year. But I got help too. My husband at home, and he made good bread at Pepsi. I knew I can handle the financial part of it, the paperwork part of it, but that's up to you. I wouldn't, but I would say get some experience underneath your belt. Jay, what would you say? I don't know if she was still on here, but get some experience underneath your belt of learning how to work the system. Always research on do your research on what you're trying to do. So, for example, if you really want to be an owner op within a year or 2 years of trucking, put that in your mind. Let that be a goal that you're trying to reach. They said 2 years. Yeah, 2 years, about 2 years is pretty good. You can make a lot of moves in 2 years. And but let that be a goal. Let that be a big goal you're trying to reach, because you'll be going from being a company driver and letting somebody tell you what to do to you being an owner op and you telling yourself what to do. You handling your own paperwork, because once you become an owner op, always think for better. You can get more trucks. You can get more trucks. You can get more drivers. You can start doing YouTube, educate somebody else on things that you learned from becoming from a company driver to a owner op. So it's really up to you. Whatever benefits you and make you happy. Don't, like I told y'all in one of the other videos, don't sit here and watch these videos of, this person say he making this and this person say he making that. That shit work for them. Because they probably running their ass off. Because let me tell you an example. When I was in that owner op program in the class at Snyder before I got my truck, them motherfuckers saying, well, I can pull in $5,000 a week. I can pull in $5,000 a week. But they truck payment, all they truck stuff, $1,500. And that's not counting the tax, title, tag, and all that other stuff. So after that, they ain't bringing home shit. So that worked for you. And you don't like your wife. That's probably why you ain't home, and you probably ain't get nobody home. You probably get your best butt over the road. So that worked for you. That wouldn't work for me. So I know that my little being out over the road a little bit worked for me, and I'm back home. So that's what I gotta say on that. My state doesn't require the school. You can go take the test and get your CDL. Now I do have a friend. He got good money, but he just went and got his permit, and he went and bought him a truck. He just went and bought him a truck. He got a cousin that know how to drive, and he had to ride with his cousin with his permit, but he learned a lot on his own, backing on his own with his cousin, and he didn't go to no school. He just went and got his permit. He passed his tests, got his permit. He been driving with his cousin that's been driving for years, and he do good with him. Now he got to go back and take the pre-trip test and I think the driving, but other than that, he have his CDLs. So, but he can afford to ball out and go buy a truck. Yeah, I couldn't. I had to go to school. All right. Any more questions? Y'all, look. I said any more questions? Why are we at 30 minutes? Didn't I tell you I ain't gonna last no longer than 30 minutes? Well, I hope y'all love this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Tell other people about me. Tell other people about Jay Rich and Trucker Brown. They're great educators. They the one helping me out with this YouTube game. Oh, I'll tell you this before I go. They was the one helping me with this YouTube game. They continue to help me. They continue to bless me with knowledge and be in my inbox and share my feeds and all that. So they're great people. They really are. And Trucker Brown, he makes me sick. He's so damn good. He just Mr. Perfect. He's awesome. Like my husband following that man for years, but his knowledge is so great. His wisdom is so great. He provide great knowledge. He got videos on talking about mountain driving, how you should shift, how to slow down. He's just a phenomenal person, a great educator when it comes down to trucking. But sometimes when you done been out there, you can feed them, you can feed people the knowledge and they can take it in because you got it. And he has it. He's a great educator. Jay is my hustler. That she just like me. So she's a great person too. Follow them on Instagram and listen, look at their videos. Great people, great truck drivers. Before I go, Butter Pecan, my trucking school was not expensive. It was originally $1,900. Then you got a scholarship for $750. I got a scholarship for $750. That knocked it down to $1,192. And I had 3 payments, but that's in North Carolina at RCCC. Everywhere else was working between $3,000 to $5,000. Hold on, let me see. My people said it just depends. It takes okay. Well, I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, bye, y'all.